welcome you today and welcome to Party It Forward.
Welcome to Party It Forward. We're so glad to have you here.
Welcome to Party It Forward.
Welcome to Party It Forward.
Welcome to Party It Forward.
Well, welcome to Party It Forward.
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 Hello, and welcome to the 11th annual Party It Forward. My name is Sarah Lindner, and I'm the new Director of Advancement here at DARTS. This year's event is hybrid, and whether you're joining us in person or online or both, we have some really fun things planned for you. Our goal this year is to raise $88,000, and we invite you to join us in reaching that goal. There are 2 ways to participate. First, shop our online auction. It is open for bidding, and there are some really unique and fun items that you're not going to want to miss out on. And second, I invite you to make a donation. Whether you donate $30 or $300, every gift matters. You're helping us in supporting older adults in Dakota County and surrounding communities. You're helping them to live more independent, safe, and healthy lives. Together, we create connections that enrich aging. Our party host will be here soon to walk you through our office and our work. Consider it your inside VIP look into a day at DARTS. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce you to our president, Ann Bailey.
Welcome to Party It Forward. We're so glad that you're here again this year to join us. Some of you are in the room tonight, some of you are all over the country, and we are glad you keep coming back year after year to see us. We're here tonight to celebrate aging. Let's do that again, and this time I want to hear the applause. Celebrate aging! All right, there we've got it. We do want to celebrate aging. Don't you remember when you turned 16 and you were so excited to finally be 16 and drive a car? Take that enthusiasm into turning 100 and saying, I have lived a century. Or like me, turning 60. But wait, what's there to celebrate? We're celebrating that we're here. Me and 20% of Minnesota turned 60 this year. We still have, across the nation, 10,000 people every day turning 65. So we're still having pool parties in every lake in Minnesota to celebrate that aging experience. We can do this. We can be excited about aging. We need to. The alternative is not to age. The thing about aging is, age is just a number unless. If you're lacking in resources, you're lacking in health, suddenly age is a burden. At DARTS, the people that we help, typically about 70% of the people we help live at twice poverty. Woohoo! That's just under $27,000 a year that people are living on. That's why our services are so important. Celebrating aging, we want to make sure everyone can celebrate that aging journey, not just those of us with resources and with our health. When you think about what you're doing tonight, you have an opportunity to buy wonderful things on the auction. You have an opportunity just to give. Think about the difference that you can make with your gift. Your $30 ticket admission is about what it costs for us to mow a lawn or shovel a walk for an older adult. That is a great and fabulous gift to be able to give to everyone in our society. You are the vital cogs to creating connections that enrich aging. Thank you very much for being a part of our celebration this evening. Enjoy the rest of the program.
Welcome to Party It Forward. We're so glad to have you here.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for being here and for helping celebrate aging with us. Our gold sponsors include 3M, Real Estate Equities, South Robert Street Business Association, and of course, Ann and Randy Bailey.
Don't forget about the auction. The auction finishes up at 11:59 p.m. on Friday, October 14th. Once it's open, get out to the site and start bidding.
Anna, can I ask, what is your story? What brought you to DARTS? I'd love to hear that.
Well, I had an opportunity to become a caregiver for my grandmother back in 2021, and just seeing how important it was for her to stay in her home and really be able to connect to her community. I saw the value that DARTS brings to our aging seniors in the Twin Cities. So I really felt a passion and was drawn to this organization, and really happy to be a board member.
Awesome, that's great. We look forward to hearing more stories, and we look forward to celebrating aging together tonight.
Hi, I'm Jan Hicks. I'm the Director of Programs here at DARTS. One of those programs is transportation. And I'm going to talk in particular about our loops. They were started back in 2015 and was created as a way to address a major road construction project that was happening in West St. Paul. Our local seniors were really having trouble connecting to goods and services. So the loop, it goes around and it picks up at heavily populated senior locations and takes people to different stops, Walmart, Target, maybe a medical appointment. And when we started it, we knew that our drivers would connect with the riders because they're trusted. DARTS has been around for a long time. So we knew we had that part going. We knew we had that connection. What we didn't really, I don't think we really understood until it started happening, was the impact on socialization that this bus was going to have. Because it's like a rolling microcosm of society. These people, they form a sense of community, and all of our loops do that. We have loops in West St. Paul, South St. Paul, Hastings, Lakeville, Edina, and Cottage Grove. And by extension, seniors feel a better sense of independence, which is so important in all of our lives because, we're all aging, and at some point we may have to give up the keys. It's not at all uncommon to hear people say things like, I love my driver, I met a new friend, I got some great information. And then there's other people that are like, you know what, I can get the simple stuff done by myself and I can save the big stuff for my kids. I love it that my daughter doesn't have to be my chauffeur all the time. It sounds cliche, but for a lot of our riders, the journey is more meaningful or just as meaningful as the destination.
It's a wonderful service. It's just very handy, and Scott, the driver, and Bob, his helper, they're unbelievable. I mean, they're so helpful, and they do everything for everyone. It's just nice to be around those guys, and a bunch of nice people, yeah.
You get to know each other real fast.
Yeah.
And I'm going to agree with Terry that the driver, Scott, he fosters that among his patrons. He fosters that everybody chat and get to know each other, smile, tell a joke, very pleasant.
Sure, we could take our car, but it's a big project. We're getting this chair into the car back and forth. And it's so much, it's just so much more pleasant to jump on that van and go. I think we're thinking about starting a bingo game in there.
Adam, DARTS is more than just a bus. In 2021, transportation was only 33% of total services used.
Wow, that's amazing. I also heard they just expanded to southern Washington County.
They did, and I'm really excited about that because I live in Washington County.
Yeah, they've got so many different cool services, right? We've got home repairs, outdoor chores, homemaking, transportation, and of course, support for caregivers.
That would have been really helpful to me when I was helping to caretake for my grandmother.
And here's the piece.
So part of my aging story is just my relationship with my dad. He's strong, he's healthy, but he's aging and he's changing. And that's something that, through my involvement with DARTS and hearing DARTS presentations, I get to understand that that's real and that's okay. But it helps me to really get more to that relationship with my dad. And I can share some of that knowledge with my siblings as well.
We service and do so many different things here that we can serve a lot of people's needs.
I think that ongoing working with caregivers to really assist them at wherever they're at with their journey with their loved one. And so just feeling like we're helpful with anything from resources to finding help for services for them. But most importantly is the listening. Just providing them with an opportunity to talk to us about anything and being able to be somebody who can listen and talk with them through it.
Just a very recent experience that we both had. We had known a woman through the support group for probably many months. I think you've known her longer than I have. And we've been supporting her in the caregiver support group for a while, and we've heard a lot of stories about her husband, but you know, a lot of the times we don't meet the care receivers. And with the launch of our new program, the group respite, the breathing space, her husband was able to come to the group, and it was really fun to meet him and see how much he enjoyed the group and how much like she felt, you could tell there was a sense of relief that he was in good hands and he was having a good time. And it was really neat to kind of see them both come together. I really liked that experience, and he had a really fun time at the group. So being able to make connections with older adults is so important. And it's nice to work for an agency that does that really reaches out and makes those connections.
I've always had a passion to work with older adults, and from high school to now. So, and again, I just really appreciate the opportunities that we have with DARTS to really serve the older adult and try different things and, you know, collaborate with different, with our team members and all of that. So that's been really a great experience.
Both of my wife's parents are now 92 years old, and it's a difficult transition when you get to that age and you need daily support and help. And it's a struggle for individuals in our community. My wife's parents have 5 siblings in their family to help support them, but a lot of elders don't have that kind of support, and they need help from others. And that's what DARTS provides, and we're grateful again for your support of this wonderful organization. Please do what you can as part of this event.
Wow, what an amazing service. So many people are caregivers, and I really didn't even know of all the services DARTS offered until I joined the board just a few months ago.
More and more people are becoming caregivers, and DARTS is here to help.
For sure.
What you up to, Megan?
I am setting up for one of the games at Party It Forward. I want to practice to win a cool prize.
Ooh, can we try?
Try?
Yeah.
You go first.
I'm going to bounce it this time.
Oh, so close.
Man, watch this.
Oh, DARTS has a service for that. Where's Michael?
I originally come from a construction background. I remodeled for like 15 years with a friend. And I was a bricklayer for 13 years. And they needed someone to go out on a job, I think, to do a toilet. I think my first job was to replace a toilet. And I went out and replaced the toilet. And then I came back and it was like, oh, they loved you, so the program's yours. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's what I'm doing now.
And your clients still love you, so
yeah,
here you are.
I try to do my best.
DARTS has impacted me in making me more aware of the need for services out there and how many people, need a variety of things done for them. Whether they don't have family around or they're isolated, and it's something we can help them with.
You feel good at the end of the day because you help them. You kind of give them back, because I have the knowledge to do things, and so many people are not able just to call a handyman to come do certain things because of the price point, and I'm glad that we can provide that.
I think Michael has a lot of favorite clients. I know a lot of them really like Michael and often call to inquire whether he's still working for us. If they haven't had a service in a couple of years,
right.
they really want to have Michael back because they know that he does good work and he's trusted.
So she has this big pergola where she got a lot of flowers, and then she has this toolbox that has a whole bunch of little knickknacks, statues and everything. So in the springtime, I go unload this toolbox, put everything in its place in this flower garden that she has, and then in the fall, like Wednesday, I got to go pull all that stuff back. So that's, yeah, and I've done quite a couple other things for her too.
DARTS really does create connections that enrich aging. Having services available like home repair and outdoor chores allows that aging homeowner the ability to remain independent in their home longer.
Yeah, for sure. To give them an opportunity to feel more home ownership pride, a sense of community, and just so much more.
DARTS does have so many more services, like homemaking and healthy aging programs.
Healthy aging programs? Wow, that's an awesome opportunity for me to focus on my Tai Chi and actually join in.
Speaking of joining in, let's go check how the auction's going.
What did Randy Bailey put on Facebook this time? Oh, hey guys, what are you doing in here?
Hey, we're bidding on this really cool stuff for a Party It Forward. I'm looking for this blue Yeti. I think it's going to be perfect for my son.
Sarah's trying to find a couple things, Adam, and the DART staff used to count on me a lot to do some IT help with,
That was good.
not really, but I think it's right there.
Oh, we found it. Okay, great. I'm going to put my bid in. And what was it that you were looking for?
I'm looking for the Larry Fitzgerald jersey. That's the one I want to bid on.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I heard that he was a local.
He was. He played for Holy Angels in Richfield and then went into the NFL. Great local hero. Yeah, I'd love to bid on that jersey.
Oh, that's awesome. We'll get that in. We have so many great donors and sponsors that are part of Party It Forward.
The donors and the sponsors make all the difference in the world. The impact they have, you know what, maybe you should do this.
Yeah.
We are so thankful for all the donors and sponsors and participants we have like you that are part of Party It Forward. And I hope you'll join us in the bidding. Okay, now let's get back so we can get you that jersey.
Sounds great.
The most memorable experiences come in small little packages, these little tiny things that happen in a human life. And I think my life has been enriched by a lot of students who shared their drawings, who shared their favorite holiday. And we did all this through letters, I would send a letter a month and they would send and write back and ask me questions. One boy, I remember, said, I like jumping in autumn leaves. And I said, oh my gosh, I remember doing that at his age as well. And so there was a real connection there between us. He was having fun, and I was remembering in these memories of these wonderful things that happened.
DARTS and the Learning Buddies and Pen Pals program has meant so much to me. I think it starts with our mission, creating connections that enrich aging, and hearing, Fran share examples of those connections that she's made with students through the art of letter writing is why I keep doing this year after year. And with Learning Buddies, being able to have volunteers be matched in classrooms and working with students and collaborating with teachers. These programs are a win-win-win for the students, the schools, the volunteers, and the community. And I'm thankful to be a small part of that.
I've been a pen pal for the last 3 consecutive school years, from 2018 to 2021. Hopefully, this correspondence has given the students and me a sense of well-being for the future, as well as being dependable in our commitment, plus being better writers of the English language. I believe our achievements in life are not obtained alone. We have family and friends who help us. I'm proud to say I have saved every letter from the students because, in essence, these letters are love letters. As you read this letter, please think about applying to be a pen pal through the DARTS program. The rewards are immense. Sincerely, Frances.
So as I think about my aging journey, my own personal journey, I realize that I'm older today than I was yesterday. When I look at my children and how tall they've become and that they don't live in my home anymore, it's clear that I've gotten older. As I look at the sweet faces of my mother and my father and my mother-in-law, I know they're older. What does that mean? So what, right? It's life. So how do we age with grace? How do we age with dignity? How do we make sure that those people in our lives who matter the most to us have the services they need when they need them?
Exactly. But seriously, it's so incredible to see how the aging process impacts everyone. Whether it be a new year or a new milestone, you have to celebrate all of those moments.
Yeah, and speaking of celebration, how great is Party It Forward? It really helps with the aging journey as it turns it from a challenge to a celebration.
You're right, and that's why Securian donates. DARTS is such an important cause, and aging impacts everyone.
And 3M feels very similar. As a company that's been based here for 120 years, what better way to partner with the community than partner with DARTS?
Leaving already?
Why? What are we missing? Oh, that's right. The online auction goes until Friday, October 14th. Still so many great things you could win.
You know, the other thing we're missing is the actual party. Let's roll.
Yeah, let's get this party started.
Thank you for celebrating aging.
Thank you for celebrating aging.
Thank you for celebrating aging.
Thank you for helping us to celebrate aging.
Thank you for celebrating 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 aging.